Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. All right, it's time to get cracking, and let's enter Slate. I'm actually just going to go straight for the solve without any chit chat during the solve, and then we'll just go through a couple quick little announcements. Slate got me an E at the end. Normally with Squirtle, it proposes to do Born, Borne. But what we got to do here is make a little bit of an enhancement. Hopefully, it's an enhancement, and the green E is going to actually be, give me a second here. Oh man, these were just recently memorized. We have to go with, oh, that's funny. It wants crone, okay? So very close to born, but for whatever reason, based on my algorithm, it just wants to cut the database even better, hopefully, with crone, okay? Let's see how it does. So see, guys, I told you the luck's going to run out. There's no way I'm going to get, 3 twos in a row. That's like pretty close to impossible. And I might be thankful if I could even get a 4 here. All right. We definitely have our work cut out for us. This does not look friendly. This doesn't look friendly one bit. The R could easily go right next to the E. There's no reason why it couldn't do that. It could begin with an R again. You never know. How are we going to attack this? This is definitely... oh boy. No sooner that I'm kind of like, harping on Squirtle a little bit, claiming that it doesn't give the best word sometimes. Even my own algorithm, I didn't expect it to, be bulletproof. So... yeah, because it just depends on, the actual word. And some of them are very tricky. All right. I can't even think of a word here. And I do think this is one of those situations where we have to be careful to try to make sure we at least get the 4. If there's a lot of options, I don't want to lose, I don't want to run into that stupid situation with, remember, toxic, where I went topic, tonic, toxic. That was not good. All right. All right. Now I do see something. All right. Now I do see this. I don't know if we've had rhyme before, though. I think we might have, actually. Yeah, I actually think we have had rhyme, but that would fit. But no, I'm going to hold off on that. I just think for some reason we have had it, even though it would be a great word. Oh boy, we could have ridge. That one doesn't seem too familiar. By the way, guys, whereas I have, created this pretty cool, I hope it's pretty cool, algorithm, I have been very lazy about kind of like studying past words that Wordle has used. And that's another thing. If you want to kind of like bring your A game to the tournament, I know it takes some time, but boy, memorizing previous Wordles is extremely important since, we're probably about a quarter of the way through the entire list of words. You have to remember what's been used previously because you do not, under any circumstances, want to waste a guess on a word that has already been used. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I'm almost tempted to bring in 5 brand new letters and go out of hard mode because I don't feel like I'm going to even hit this in 3. Yeah, and I don't want to risk it. I just don't want to risk it. Because I don't want to also spend too much time here trying to figure out what other possibilities there are. It seems like there should be quite a few. Like I also see purge. Okay, so yeah, we have to sort of get like PUID wouldn't be bad. I would like those letters a lot. Mixed in with something else. Any other letter would be fine, but I really like PUID. I think those would go nicely. based off of what I see so far. Uh, Cupid would have almost worked, but I don't want to reuse the C. Could I make a word with this? Or even an M wouldn't be bad. Okay, how about that? What is that? Could that be? It's not dumpy. Dim, up, dim. It's funny. This is actually where it might pay to like know some of those very strange words because you could probably form something out of them, out of thin air. Um, Goodness. Uh, I feel like I'm being a little too aggressive by trying to maybe get both of those vowels in there, but it should be possible. Shoot, guild almost would have been great, but I just don't want to reuse the L. Um, I mean, I suppose a word that maybe puts the R in front wouldn't be bad. Oh boy, I can tell this is going to be a little bit of a struggle. And of course, as luck would have it, I have a student at 8:30, which is in about 20 minutes. What about uh so far I've seen ridge and purge. Those are the only two that I have seen that, and I don't think we've had either of them. They just don't look familiar. Um so I guess I could guess on, I could guess this purge, for instance, wouldn't be bad. Um because I would be testing some great letters. It's just, we're oversampling on the E. So I guess I'll just do that just for the sake of, yeah, let's try that. Oh my God, guys. This is going to completely cancel out those beautiful two twos in a row. Darn it. Well, here's the good news. So we now know it's not even ridge. I'm almost certain we've had rhyme. I know we've had time, but have we had rhyme? I feel we have. I'm going to be very upset if it turns out we didn't. Because I'm sort of losing space here on where my R's are. Let's see what could begin with R other than rhyme. It would have to then be an I. It would have to be an I next. I mean, RY doesn't really look correct. So we'll try the RI. We know it's not ridge. I don't think it would be RIF. No, I don't think J. K. And it's not rifle. The RIK doesn't really look good. RIV, RIB, no, and RIM. I don't see anything. So now let's put the R here. And okay, it could be fiber. It could be fiber. It's funny. I could have sworn I overheard in some chatter that this fiber is okay, but that she might have thrown out the one with the RE, which might be more of a British spelling. Oh, gosh, this is nerve-wracking. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. So let's see what else could end in RE. Oh, it could be where. Oh, my goodness. It could be where, WHERE. Now, that we definitely haven't had. And honestly, among all the ones I've tested so far, that's like the thing that sort of strikes me as the strongest at this point. It really does. I think I'm playing a little sloppy here. No howl, no howl, but well played actually. Oh, and I didn't waste too much. Nah, not too much time. It was about a 9 minute solve, maybe close to 10. I'm actually, believe it or not, fairly happy with that, guys. Man, that was tough. I mean, I played it perfectly with the Slate Crone, and I there's no way I could have possibly guessed where. So it seems like I was stuck with at best a four, and I'm very happy I got it because another bad guess, and boy, we could be looking at like a five or something. Um, oh, and interestingly, it looks like I did end up playing that in hard mode by hook or by crook. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Not too bad. I guess we quickly check Squirtle. Why not? Um, I really, I'm just doing it just, for folks who do enjoy seeing how it performs. Um, but it's not really quite my benchmark anymore, but it's okay. So the answer was where, and I'll put in mine, and then we'll see what Squirtle does. So we did Slate, we did Crone, and then we did Purge, and then we did Where. And look, we beat Squirtle. So that's actually pretty cool. That's really cool. Um, I like it. So it seems like maybe Crone did help a little bit. I'm not sure. I would have had to have done originally Slate Born. And yeah, I could see myself getting stuck on some of these words. I think we had grimy maybe, but not grime. We definitely have not had review. And then it got it to where in five. Oof, that was tricky. I'll take my four, guys. I'll take my four. I'm actually pretty happy with that. The only other announcement I wanted to make, and we'll wrap up today, is the results video is out. Yes, it is. I'm sending it out. Actually, I think just a little bit before this, since I always aim for this to be a 12 a.m. departure. But the results for March 1 through March 7 for the March tournament are out. I hope you guys enjoy. And with that in mind, I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another edition of Wordle with Art.